Vivek cleared PMP today. I say Vivek is a person of three countries. He's from India. He joined the program in Saudi, studied everything. But for exam, he came to UAE and he gave exam today and he cleared it. So congratulations, brother, for clearing the exam. Vivek, your journey, share it in your way. Please go ahead.
Okay. The reason I gave exam in UAE was because my family is here. I worked in UAE previously. Right now, I'm working in Saudi Arabia. And it was not possible to give me from the location of Saudi Arabia I was staying. So I was comfortable to give it in Dubai. So I chose the Dubai center. Even if you wanted to me to give 2 weeks before, I had an internet connection issue. That's why most of the time I was not keeping my videos on in your classes, which you require. Uh, that
Recommend,
was the thing.
recommend, not require.
Which you
Recommend.
recommend, you
Yeah, there's a
recommend.
difference between require and recommend. I recommend,
Correct.
but if there's an internet or a cultural issue, then okay, we can accept it. Okay, so now this is a very important thing. He joined in batch 9, and 2 weeks after the batch 9, I told him you are ready for the exam. Gave him the exam, and he said, "No, sir, my internet is not good. I'm not gonna give online exam. I have to give to center, and I will give in Dubai because in Saudi a center is not easily available. Right? The center is not easily available. So we gave exam in Dubai today, UAE. In Dubai or where? Where you give exam?
In
Dubai,
Dubai, exactly.
Dubai.
Dubai Business Bay.
Which center?
Center in
How wa-
Business Bay.
how was the center of business? How was the center?
Center was good, very professional, completely monitored everything. They took out everything from me. Only my ID card was allowed with me inside. Everything else was not allowed. Even my ring, my watch, they had removed. They told not to talk with anyone. Just focus on your screen whenever you want to take a break or whenever you want to go for your scheduled break. Raise your hand. They will come and they will take you out.
Mhm.
You cannot access your belongings or any notes during the breaks also. So you have to, and you cannot go outside the building. Those were some of the restrictions.
Mm. Okay. How was the time management?
Time management was pretty good because you advised me about the 80, 75, 75. Uh, for
Yeah, please
for me,
continue.
the first 60 questions were very tough, and I was a bit lagging in that. I almost completed in around 81 minutes. I tried to do last 4, 5 questions a little bit fast because I was having less time. Other sections, relatively, I completed around 70 minutes, 70 minutes. But I used 3, 4 minutes to review some questions which I was finding a bit, I'm not sure like that. So I was checking that.
Mm.
So I
Okay.
used for that. But I kept 80, 75, 75 in general.
As a general 80, 75, 75 was the thing there. Okay. Okay, that's an
Hmm.
important thing. Which area was most highlighted?
Uh, Agile area was most highlighted. Agile and predictive was most highlighted. Then stakeholders slash teams were also very dominant. Uh, Predictive was on an average was less, and there were very less questions for earned value and this one. 1 or 2 questions or 4, 5 questions, I would say, were straight from the 180 questions or random mocks which we were doing. Even the final mocks, 1 or 2 questions, I think it matched exactly. So those 6 to 7 questions, I was
You are in
able
the
to
marathon? You were in the marathon? You joined the
marathon one
marathon?
question. Yeah,
Yeah.
one marathon, 1 question exactly matched. I'm not remembering right now, but I think 1 question directly matched exactly in the exam.
Okay.
Similarly, another 5, 6 questions. Then similar questions I found around 10, 15. So those were also good. A little bit language difference was there, but it was all the same. Only what I felt overall is it was somewhere between 180 and random mocks level. Not exactly random mock level, but the questions were tough. The last two choices were relatively difficult to determine.
Mm. Difficult to remember. Right. Compare it with the random mocks. What would you say?
They were just shy of random mocks. Random mocks are
More difficult.
a little bit higher, a little bit more harder.
Okay. Why it is important for everybody to do 180 mocks when they are preparing for the exam?
180 mocks tells teaches you about time management.
Mm.
It builds up your capacity to do, okay, you are going to give an exam 230 minutes with 10 minute break, it becomes 270 minutes. So practically you are giving an exam for 4 hours and something minutes. So
Mm.
it becomes very critical that you have a practice for that.
Mm.
It's important.
Okay, guys, if you have any question, please go ahead, ask him the questions because this is something I want really that you guys ask the question to him instead of I asking the question. Okay, what about the critical path and formula question?
Uh, Very less. As I said, earn value and this critical path method, etc. There were very limited questions, maximum three to four, and even one question was not related to that.
Mm.
Uh, One major thing was drop-down questions were around between 5 to 10. One or two were simple, but some of them were with a twisted language or scenarios, though they were not exactly what normally we practice in marathon. Like agile, scrum, we can totally know the answer. It was straightforward, but they modified the sentence or re worded the sentence in a way that it becomes more confusing. So had to spend more time on that and uh, choose carefully.
Hmm. Choose carefully. Okay, let's walk through your journey. Day one, you contacted from which? Whose reference you contacted?
Gleason.
Huh?
Gleason.
Gleason. Okay, you contacted. Yeah, Gleason in UAE. He's in UAE, no? Yeah.
We were working together in UAE,
Uh,
so that's how I know that
okay.
he had cleared it.
Okay.
Uh, I also wanted to clear, but I did not get the time because of my work issues,
You see
etc.,
that
etc.
you still had the time issue, but you were clear. You were ready in 15 days. It's never about the time. It's about the roadmap. It's about always the roadmap you have, how we clear it. Okay.
Thanks.
This is your day one, and I want you to clear PMP by 30th November. Give me the roadmap. How you will make a roadmap standing here today.
First 2 week of classes plus topics RCA. Then 1 to 2 weeks, if I do the mocks, I think I'll be ready.
You will
And
be ready.
especially marathon helped me a lot. Last day before the exam, I watched the marathon video.
Hmm.
Many questions cleared many of my doubts,
Hmm.
which which I might have during the exam. So
Okay.
marathon was very good,
Marathon was
and
very
I
good.
open.
I worked very hard for marathon also. This marathon, actually, I worked very hard. Normally, what I do in PMP marathon, they send the question, I send to Asnan, he add the question, and the first 60 question I do. But this marathon, I like spent 4, 6 hours. I was shuffling, making it, making sure that we have equal drag and drop question, every single scenarios which you guys have mentioned with me, right? Manzar was telling me that stakeholder question was in his exam. That stakeholder drag and drop. You had that?
Yeah, I had similar, a little bit different.
But
So in
the
my
concept
in
was same.
concept was same. What my questions had was they had given definition of each stakeholder, and they had placed four boxes in high power interest. Then those people's definition I have to keep as per what they are defining. For example, uh, financial manager is a key stakeholder, but very much less interested. So like that, you have to know in which grid you have to place them. So like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. Acha, how important it is for coaching for everybody to join the coaching call?
Coaching call gave me good insights about what I can expect in the exam, how the trend is going, what they were getting the scores. Like I was always concerned my scores are good enough or not. So they were giving me insights about their scores. So I was getting a good idea. Okay, I might be okay on this level, or I might be better to get above this level.
That is very
So
important how we worked into that. Yes. So coaching calls, I love them. We had one of sometimes I do get passionate. Okay, Vivek, very important thing. You paid $699. I know how much you paid. So Vivek, you are an Indian. Now you can get training in $100 and you do get it. This question I did not ask you to practice. We should have practiced it before. Vivek, are you with me? I guess internet is.
yes, sir. I'm
Was it
no, no. I'm
expensive?
with you.
At the end of the day, was it expensive? If yes, why?
At
If no,
the
why? No, why? I need both of them.
at the at the end of the day, it was not. I would not say it was expensive because as I am working in UAE and it was not expensive in that sense. But as an Indian, it might have been expensive. Frankly, I'm speaking.
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the day, it was worth it
Mm.
because I got a clear roadmap. I got question papers or mock practice exams where some questions were matching inside the exam. That's a good thing to have. Then the concept preparation, root cause analysis, then your follow-ups, then when I'm having self-doubts, your mentorship, last day calls, last day tips, your team supporting me. So, and then your groups clearing any of the doubts I was having on the questions or anything I can ask quickly, get response quickly. So all those things, in a way, it was worth giving me, worth spending the money on.
Mm.
So
Okay. It was worth spending. And that's the most important thing that you get more value than the money you spent it. How was the follow-up
exactly,
system?
exactly.
Was it too much? Too much nagging or it was needed?
Uh, It was
Sometime.
keeping
Too
me
much.
motivated. It was
No,
keeping
no,
me
no. You
motivated.
tell you last question you were truthful. And now let's be truthful in this also.
Sometimes I was not able to do things because I was traveling like 3 days in a week. I was traveling to my site from where I'm staying in Tabuk. So it was a 2.5 hour going, 2.5 hour coming. So sometimes you follow up, then I would say I was not able to do it, and then I was feeling I'm not, uh, I've not been able to do because of my work, but I will pick up. I will always say I will pick up on this day. I will target this day to do this. I will always say like that,
Yeah.
and I'll try to do that.
Yeah, you had been a great student, but now comes a more responsibility on your side. You see, your batchmates, there are your entire batch nine is standing there. You see how many people
Mhm.
have cleared in batch eight. And the only reason is that they follow the mantra of each one teach one. Now it comes to you, right? You
Definitely,
guys,
definitely, I'm
I need,
ready for
yeah,
helping
like
anyone.
for example, Kalsoom here, she's from batch nine. She's working here, making sure that you clear. I'm sure Gautam, you are in Qatar or you are in UAE? Gautam will be reaching out to you. Do you? Is
Yes,
there?
I'm in Qatar. I'm in Qatar.
You are in Qatar. Then Ramesh, he's clear. He's giving exam in few days. Uh, who's S? I don't know who's S. Then Veera, he will be like all those people. They will be coming to you for guidance. So I'm gonna request you. Each one teach one is the mantra of the game.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. You see how
Always
my
there to help.
team is working
Only
hard
might
on
be,
this.
only might be a little time I will take, but I will definitely reply to your
No, no,
message
that
or
I
anyone's
don't think
message.
so. I don't think so. Anyone minds the time. Everyone knows it's Diwali. And uh, things like that. So that's okay. That's okay. As long as we can keep moving forward, as long as we can keep working, as long as we help each other to work into that, but that is the thing. Vivek, do make few questions for next PMP marathon and try to give me whenever you can. I understand you are busy.
Okay.
so that I can use those questions. Do send a good picture. I'll put it a thumbnail and upload your success journey tomorrow. Thank you very much, Vivek, for your time. I wish you best of luck and
Thank you so much, sir.
enjoy your holidays. Then we will have another conversation.